Hello to my friends in Skopje in Macedonia. I'm really looking forward to being back with you in April and sharing some tried and tested ideas about profit improvement. I love being in Skopje and I love the entrepreneurial spirit. The last 2 visits I've made, I've had some really interesting surprises. So what are we going to do in our day together? Well, as I say, we're focused on improving our profits. And the feedback that we've had from recent seminars have been absolutely amazing. So what are the things we're going to cover? Well, I've been asked, am I going to cover the Pineapple Man? Of course I'm going to cover the Pineapple Man. How can I have a day spent with my friends in the Balkans without covering the Pineapple Man? So we're going to be talking how a Pineapple Man in Barbados can sell a pineapple for $200. If you can sell a pineapple for $200, don't bother coming because you can tell us. But very few people I know can get away with selling a pineapple for $200. There are loads of lessons that we can learn. So even just for that one lesson, it's worth you coming. But what else are we going to cover? I'm going to talk to you about profit robbers. I'm going to talk to you about my dreams, about Super Mike, and how Ben-Hur features in my dreams, and how the very important story that is used to explain about how people do not measure what matters. They get trapped in measuring activity rather than measuring results. I'm going to talk to you about, if you run an airline, what are the most important things that you would need to measure to make it successful? I'm going to use a case study called Persian potteries, which is a great way of us understanding, that's in session 2, understanding business, what matters in terms of what we measure, which we will then use in session 3. And I'm going to be talking about the biggest profit robber in most businesses. I think it will probably surprise you. We will already be talking about it earlier in the day, but when it comes to it, I think it will surprise you because most people don't realise. And I was talking to somebody recently in Sofia, and they said to me, Mike, you do not realise how you have transformed my career within the last 18 months because of what you said in the 3rd session. So if you want to know what I said, you need to be there. And the 4th session we will end with great pictures, lots of fun. When I ask, what's so special about you? How do you stand out from the crowd? I'm going to introduce you to an important bottle of wine and say, your business is just like this bottle of wine called Shingle Peak from Marlborough in New Zealand. Now I know you've got some great wine in Macedonia, but I'm going to use this story about this bottle of wine and challenge you to think about your business. What's so special about you? Because, as I'll show you in this card, if you want people to talk about you, you've got to give them something to talk about. Hopefully, something positive. So there is my challenge to you. Is there something in the day together that will benefit you? Of course there is. There's absolutely loads that you can get from it. Plus, I'm going to give you a free set of cards. Only measure what matters. With my compliments that you can take away. So I'm really looking forward to being with you, sharing loads of ideas, sharing loads of fun stories, having a great time and learning from each other.